to start bringing it because I can't keep doing this. I think I'm getting stuck in mode. What?
What'd you say?
I think I'm getting a second onboard.
Really? Those are nice.
Yeah.
Or you could get like a custom 35. Here, just a second. I'm gonna be like talking to myself because I'm like videotaping right now. It's fine. So here is 5x. We know.
I'm gonna go have my dad sign a paper real quick.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. So if it's 5x, now what's going to multiply to -2 and add to 7 when being multiplied by these two? Because 5 times 3 equals 15, and I know that 15 times something that equals 1 or 2 is never going to subtract or add to equal 7. So I know like my only other option is probably 5 and 3, so I'm trying it. So let's say like 5 times, what multiplies together to equal this? The only thing would be 2 and 1, so I know there's going to be a 2 and 1, I don't know which side, and I don't know what the signs are. Well, I know that the greater one is going to be positive, because this is positive, so if we multiplied 3 times 1, if I put the 1 here, that would give me 3, and 5 times 2 here, that would give me 10, and if this was positive, so if this was positive 2, and this was -1, then these two would multiply together to equal -2, and these two would add together to equal 7x, because you do FOIL first, and then you go outer, inner, and then last. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite that to show you how to do this, Lauren. So we got first 15x squared.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, just a second. I'm talking to you, but not really. Okay, first, okay, now we got outer 5x times 2, so it'd be plus 10x, inner -1 times 3x, so it'd be minus 3x, then last 2 times -1 would be -2, and this simplifies out to become 15x squared plus 7x minus 2. And look at that. Whatever. These two are the same. So I know that this is my factor. So I'm just going to move this down here. I'm going to rewrite it. 5x minus 1. And we're going to use this zero product property, right? Because over here we had this equal to 0. And what the zero product property says that if these two are, if this is just in variable A and this is a variable B, and they're being multiplied together, one of them has to equal 0 for the result to be 0. So either this is 0 or this is 0. So then we just break it up and we set either of them equal to 0. So when 5x minus 1 equals 0, and when 3x plus 2 equals 0. So we know 3x equals, if you move this 2 over, -2, then x equals -2/3, and then 5x equals 1, and then x equals 1/5. So this is basically saying that when x equals -2, and when x equals 1/5, y is 0. So these right here are your solutions. Because you're basically saying at these points, let's say on a graph, if you had this right here is a parabola. So on a graph that's going like this, you're basically saying that right here, negative 2/3 is this point right here. When y, which is this is the x actually. This is the x and this is the y. So when y is 0, like that, x is negative 2/3. And right here, when y is 0, x is also 1/5. So you know, if you drew in like the lines, this would be 1 and it would cross probably like right here or something. It'd be a really skinny parabola. Be like that, because right here, and then this would be negative 1. This right here would be negative 2/3. Alright, so those are solutions, and that's basically how you solve it. Tried explaining it.